Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Nacho here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, we are going to be doing another versus series, and today's video is going to be on the KARMA-45 DEIMOS versus the KARMA-45 PHOBOS, both epics, and both of them you'll unlock through level 50 mission teams. Now, which one of these is better and why? So on one hand, with the DEIMOS, you get two abilities, one called Berserker and one called Stability. We're all familiar with what Stability does. It gives us a reduced recoil, which is also nice for a submachine gun. The KARMA-45 is one of those submachine guns that does superb up close and actually has a pretty decent mid-range game in my opinion, so having a free foregrip is definitely awesome. The other ability that we have, which is what makes this gun absolutely deadly, is called Berserker. Now what Berserker will give you is that when you shoot one enemy for a brief amount of time, I would say anywhere from like 1 to 2 seconds, you have an increased fire rate, you have zero recoil, literally zero recoil when you have this effect. You have a super fast shooting Karma. It shoots probably twice, 3 times as fast as it normally would, and if you run into multiple enemies, you can just completely mow them down. This gun I found has been super deadly on maps like Genesis, Frontier, maps where enemies just kind of bunch up together, and this can just absolutely destroy them. Now, what do you get for the other Karma, the KARMA-45 PHOBOS? Now, this one is also really great, and this is actually the first Karma I unlocked, or the epic Karma, and I fell in love with it. Now, the ability you get is Sharpshooter with an increased damage range, which, you know, can be good. Like I said earlier, the KARMA-45 can be used for a mid-range SMG, although you won't be as accurate, but that increased damage range can help you get some of those mid-range, or make you win some of those mid-range gunfights. Now, the other ability that a lot of people look forward to with this weapon is called Rushdown, which greatly reduces your spread while jumping and sliding. Now, the KARMA-45 I have found to be extremely deadly paired with Synaptic and propulsion, reason being because the longer you stay in the air, the more accurate you will be from the hip with the PHOBOS. Now, I remember before the DEIMOS was even dropped or announced with the Blood Anvil mission team, before that huge update drop, the KARMA-45 was honestly like one of my favorite submachine guns in the game. You know, just constantly being able to jump around and melt all your enemies. Not to even mention, you could throw on a laser sight, so it would be even more OP. It's like the rushdown effect would be doubled, and it was just absolutely insane. You literally never had to aim down sights, and you could just hip fire the whole game with Synaptic and propulsion and be getting freebies. Now, which one of these two is better, and which one should you grind to if you're going for a level 50? Now, I'm gonna be straight up and straight honest with you guys. I have not used the Karma PHOBOS since I unlocked the Karma DEIMOS. That in itself should tell you guys which one of these is better. I have to give it to the Karma DEIMOS. Obviously, this was kind of no surprise. I kind of had to make this video on the fly, guys. I was planning on doing the Mauler Mammoth versus Sentinel today, but my Sentinel gameplay that I had, which is pretty beast, ended up getting corrupted, so I gotta refilm a pretty decent gameplay to put over in, but that's not the point of this video. The DEIMOS is just deadly, guys. The DEIMOS is honestly one of those guns that can make a bad player an absolute god. The thing is, once the Berserker effect takes into effect, you don't even have to aim. If I personally run extended mags and rifled barrels, so it's like I have Sharpshooter on top of my Karma DEIMOS, and it's like you never, it's ridiculous, man. You have 72 bullets that shoot at like 1,000 RPM, if not even faster. I don't even know what like the base speeds are for all these weapons, but once the Berserker effect takes into effect, guys, trust me, this gun is not something you want to be in front of. It is very difficult to win a gunfight. You will literally insta-die. It's like you're killing people when they're in hardcore mode and you're playing a core game mode. So I have to give it to the Karma DEIMOS, guys, hands down. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't grind for the PHOBOS. The PHOBOS is still a really great overall SMG. It's just that you have to have a pretty much different playstyle when you're using the PHOBOS. With the PHOBOS, I tend to be a lot more successful with staying in the air, while with the DEIMOS, I found it to be a lot more successful while actually, you know, just kind of flanking enemies, coming up behind them, and the PHOBOS is just better for straight up engagements. But the DEIMOS, you gotta give it, man. It's not even close, guys. But that'll do it for this video, guys. I know it's short and sweet, but I mean, who didn't know that the Karma DEIMOS is gonna be better than the PHOBOS, in my honest opinion? I feel like the majority of the community, or the majority of people who are trying to grind out those mission teams, already know which weapons are the best ones, or they've done the research. And if you guys have not, I definitely recommend you guys switch to Blood Anvil now and start trying to work towards the Karma DEIMOS, because once I unlocked this weapon, it was so easy to use, and it's just ridiculous. Once you guys get it, you guys will see. I'm sure the gameplay that I'm showing does justice for all the sprays you can get. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below which versus guns you guys like to see next. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.